AK-47. House on the Rock pastor detained for mounting pulpit with AK-47 gun. Welcome to the news, and please subscribe to our channel to get notified when we post our juicy news update. Please click on the notification bell. The pastor caused a stir on Sunday when he mounted the pulpit carrying an AK-47 rifle during the second service. The presiding pastor, House on the Rock Abuja chapter, Uche Aigbe, has been detained by the police in Abuja, according to Punch. The Commissioner of Police, Federal Capital Territory Command, Sadiq Abubakar, also made a recommendation to the Inspector General of Police, Usman Baba, to dismiss a police officer. Inspector Musa Audu, who will be facing an orderly room trial for handing over his rifle to the pastor. Inspector Audu and Pastor Aigbe were detained by the Intelligence Response Team, Force Intelligence Bureau, Garaki, Abuja on Monday. Aigbe had caused a stir on Sunday when he mounted the pulpit carrying an AK-47 rifle during the second service, which frequently has the high tenor of a congregation who come from different parts of the FCT. More details. So now, let me see. I don't know the message he had for them that he really had to make use of it, because I know that you don't need to say anything. You don't need to say anything. I know that maybe he was using it for an example, but man, things they hot for this country. Everywhere they boil. Morale high. Tension there everywhere. You have to be extremely careful of what you do or what you say. Extremely careful. The thing is, I don't know the message he was trying to pass, but it was actually wrong. Actually, had it been Nigeria, they peaceful now, if this thing happened, maybe they would have called him, sat him down, and start asking him why he did what he did. But Nigeria is at a point where chaos can happen anytime. This is just a symbolic way of telling his audience to be dead serious. Don't crucify the pastor and the police. He did not fire anyone. He did not threaten anyone. Okay. Beirut's neighbor, was he trained to carry firearm? What if this outdated firearm discharge, as we have seen in so many testimonies in the past? We are still not in the gruesome murder of Bolande Karim from the land of a trained police officer, and you're defending an untrained pastor carrying a firearm among the multitude. Like I said, this is no levels wrongs. Even though he meant, maybe he just wanted to show an example, but it was really wrong. Okay. He ought to hire the officer to mount the pulpit with his gun if he was not sure of God's protection. Bad example to his congregation. Another angle to look at it. Was it not madness? Where did he see Christ or his followers carrying weapons? There is no need detaining him. He should be charged to court immediately. Sorry for the poor police officer who failed to realize the training given to him about weapon handling. Well, like I said, this is wrong, but to me, this is like a crime that will sit over the table and they're going to just discuss about. They're going to have to interrogate him and make sure, put an eye on him. I think for now, especially if the man has not done anything wrong before. He's not somebody that he was a criminal. Do you understand? Okay. It is only Fulanis that are licensed to carry AK-47 in this country. They should warn the pastor to instead carry stick or at most cutlass. Only a licensed individual that is permitted by law to carry. Used to be in possession of firearm like rifle, please stop the sentiments and let us be factual about what the law actually says. Okay. What about the Fulani has been carrying in and showing it around? You can solve a problem from the middle. First, stop the reason behind him carrying a rifle for the defense purpose, and next, arrest if he still carries it. Like I said, maybe he wants to show an example of something, but believe you me, he did it in a manner that is not okay. But at the end of the day, I guess his purpose was for illustration, but definitely this is a reality. If care is not taken, everyone will have to carry weapons. Kudos to Nigeria police. This one will teach other pastors who have this kind of bad motive, intention, a lesson. Ignorance is not capable of a court of law. Sorry, not for not being competent. Okay, it is only a demonstration to his congregation to be on alert and be prepared for any eventuality. How many of those cowheaders carrying AK-47 have you seen arrested? So what is wrong with just saying it by mouth? Why put the lives of everyone at risk. There could be an accidental discharge. Now, this I understand. I also understand. I understand. Okay. Better keep quiet now if you don't know what to say, because it favors you people, right? What about all those killing innocent souls? Have they been able to get them? Okay. Okay. Better keep quiet now if you don't know what to say, because it favors you people. What about all those killing innocent souls? Have they been able to get them? One Nigeria, still, yet you people are the enemies of Nigerians. Ishmael generation. Alright, well, this particular one, it did wrong. All levels of wrong. Maybe this one. All levels of wrong. Maybe this particular one. Alright. Please stop dabbling at issues without knowing what triggered the action. The officer must have removed all ammunition inside this. He must have satisfied himself that the pastor had embarked on arms training before handing over the gun. More so, the pastor might be a superior officer. Like I said, we wait for more information from this. Make we still go. Okay, you should be forgiven and cautioned if you're not sure of your security. You can hire the services of the security agents to guide you. We know the insecurities we are facing in this country. Facing in this country today calls for self-defense, because everyone is at his or her own fate, since the government has failed. Okay, the government has failed to accomplish the oath of office 1, which is to protect lives and properties. Alright, well, at the end of the day, this particular issue now, you don't need to blow out of proportion, but, at least there's no stress them, so that other, consequently, they will not allow it. Okay. He should be forgiven and cautioned. If you are not sure of security, you can hire the services of a security agent to guide you. I don't think this is an issue of him not being sure. We know the insecurities we are facing in the country today calls for self-defense, but I don't think that's the case here, because everyone is at his or her own fate since the government has failed to accomplish the oath of office 1, which is to protect lives and properties. You're even putting the members into panic because they've never seen that in church before. Like I said, I don't think this is the case of self-defense here. I think this is something that he wants to use to draw example. And there is no way I'm saying this is right. This is no shades wrong. But I'm just saying, the man in question, if they arrest and they're going to interrogate him, I don't know what the laws backing this one now, but make everybody take careful, Sha. I don't know what the man was thinking to even do that. Was the AK-47 loaded at the time? If not, the police should stop chasing riots where our nation is buzzing. Another thing I would like to say. This is a wonderful reminder. If the ammunition was not loaded, then there is no cause for alarm. All they need to do is to watch them closely. If person commits crime, we say maybe the person have a clean book. Abroad, if you commit crime and you have a clean slate, they're going to pardon you that you have a clean slate, especially when they'll put an eye on you and all of that for their citizens. But this one, I think he should be brought in. Let's see the excuse now he's going to be given. He was given example, or what was the purpose of him carrying the particular gun? Because like you said, you get people who say the act is going to be strange to them, especially for those who say they never even see that kind of thing for church before. Alright. Is there a demonstration to his congregation to be on alert? Really? And he had to carry gun? I don't think it's a good enough excuse for any congregation to be on alert and be prepared for an eventuality. How many of those star headers carrying AK-47 about have they arrested? Well, this one is me too. If I want to talk about it, I want to also look at it from an angle of let us treat crimes wherever the crimes are committed like crimes, not to one will happen at the north and some people will be pardoned, or some people will not even be arrested, and if it happens in the south, hell is let loose. Alright, on this note, you've come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come here next time, enjoy the rest of your day.